Alright, it's time to stream. So, I'm gonna probably stream for a shorter amount of time today because I'm really tired because it's very late. But I was just playing this level and I decided that I might as well stream it because Mifan wanted to watch. Can I please get your Instagram? No, I don't think you should get it, honestly. I mean, if you can, it's public, so if you can find it, then good for you, but you're gonna have to do some, you're gonna have to like solve a mystery quest and stuff to find it, so good luck with that. Hello. Okay, I'm not that consistent right now because I'm very tired, but I should still be able to get somewhere. I discovered that apparently you have to click very hard on the wave. Yeah. Hopefully I remember this method if I get here from 0%. Bro, this heart is so annoying. There's this heart on my phone, and it covers up the latest comment always. I wish there was a way to get rid of it. No, I should get that achievement. That was pretty close. Yeah. Are you sad that it's almost over? I don't, yeah, I don't know. I don't really pay attention. Also, I'm really gonna try to not get nervous, even if I get very far, because I feel like that's the trick to beating the level. If I'm not nervous to do a wave, I can definitely do it. Unfortunately, that might mean that my reaction won't be as crazy as you'd be hoping for it to be. Because if I'm not that nervous, then I don't know how I'm gonna react. But I just need to not be if I want to actually beat the level. What's your hardest? It's a level called 555. If we're comparing it to rated levels, it will be around Black Wizard difficulty. There's a video on my channel where I verified it. I figured out how to do the clicks after the green orbs consistently. That's great. I figured that out as well. I can do them pretty much every time. Yeah, you need to hold way less than you expect. This is a massive jump in difficulty, but ever since I started, I've gotten way better at the game. So, yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad I started playing Eternal Night, because it just makes so many other levels that I want to beat seem way easier in comparison, so it makes it easier to start them. And ever since I started, I feel like I've been doing better on ClickazorX in general, except for the 3 clicks of X. For some reason, those just never change. Can I get a shout out? Yeah, I guess shout out to Main Terra 81. Goes at 65? Yeah, I guess that's true. I'd say that's a pretty good percentage. Bro, I haven't done this run in a while. That's pretty nice to see. 677. I haven't done this run in so long. Wait, twice in a row. Never mind. I'm not gonna lie, after this, I'm definitely gonna give Django a try. Because I just want to see how it compares in terms of difficulty to ClickazorX. I mean, I'm expecting it obviously to be harder, but I'm just curious exactly how much harder. Like, I swear if I started it, I don't think it would even take me longer than ClickazorX. Which is partially because I've gotten much better since I started. $65 to 100 is like passing the 3 quick specs from 0. Maybe. I mean, I've done passing them like 16 times. I don't know how many times I've done that run. Probably less actually. But that's because I don't really try to do that run. Yeah, that wave transition is something. There's a trick to it. You need to exit the wave in a specific manner, but sometimes it just doesn't work, and you just have to accept that you're gonna die there. That was weird. I don't think I'm ever gonna do a fan meet and greet. I don't think enough or anyone would even come. LT2X plays Geometry Dash, of course. I mean, I play way. I haven't played Axe in like months. I play way more Geometry Dash. What? I was sure that felt like such a good click. My hardest is 555. Wait, who asked that before? I swear someone asked that. Oh yeah. How did two people ask that exact same question? Like formatted in the exact same way. Yeah, I was low tier 1. Okay, well, to be fair, it wouldn't just be the people. I have more fans than I have just viewers in the stream. Most of them are about Minecraft. My hardest level is 555. I have a verification video. I'm gonna go drink water actually. I'm feeling really good about ClickazorX for some reason. It feels like I'm in my prime, like how I used to be back in 2025. Well, I think I've gotten way better at the pre-drop, but maybe I've gotten a little bit worse at the 3 clicks of X for some reason. I hope you reach goals in life. My goal is to verify ClickazorX right now. My hardest 9-star would have to be Sigma Challenge. ClickazorX is an upcoming top 1. It's gonna be top 1 when I verify it. Right now the top 1 is Ocean of Stars. But this is harder. This is basically like the grief of the recent tab list. I've been playing it for 9 months. I was sure that would have been a pass as well. Something's up with these clicks. My hardest is B, but I'm jumping to an insane. That's nice. I jumped from 9 circles to Cataclysm. Yeah, it will be interesting to play Django. I feel like Django is going to be an overall way more fun experience because it has like, obviously it has choke points, but like the gameplay at least that's not choke points is also going to be kind of a challenge. So it's not just going to be like a minute of waiting time followed up by the hardest thing ever. Yeah, TRS has really good progress in Django. Oh yeah, the anyone can verify. It's an open verification, but trust me, you're not gonna verify it. I mean, even Zoink struggled on this level, so it would take like an extreme. Even if you're like a very good player, it would take an extreme amount of determination to beat this. I'm jumping from Future Friend to Cataclysm. That's around the same jump I did. I'm pretty sure people say Future Funk is around 9 circles in difficulty. Although 9 circles is more wave based, so I feel like you're gonna struggle with the waves a lot because Cataclysm is a wave carried. Yeah, 65 is a nice goal. 65 is a difficult thing to do. Yeah, I heard it's actually not that bad for a hard demon. I mean, it's long, but I guess the timings aren't as hard as a hard demon because it's so long, so the difficulty is sort of spread out. Yeah, the first wave is by far the hardest part of Cataclysm. It's not even close. So like, don't worry if you're struggling the first wave. Let me do some runs on Cataclysm. I have not played him in so long. Oops. I don't remember how to play this level. But yeah, I like Cataclysm. It's definitely more fun than Bloodbath. Yeah, the beginning wave is really hard. I'm pretty sure there's a frame perfect in there. Get back on ClickazorX, of course, of course. Yeah, that's what I said before, but if I'm being honest, that's kind of a random ass comparison. Like I have not played Thinking Space, so I have no idea. But like just from like the time I've spent like playing demonless levels, that was just my first estimate. But like, I feel like now that it's taking me so long, it's probably harder than that. Cause like I played Tartarus and like it didn't really. I feel like I would definitely like no questions would take less playtime on Tartarus. Cause I just can't imagine like taking anything that doesn't have a choke point as big as the 3 clicks effects taking me this long. Cause I would just eventually have to get consistent at it eventually, with 100,000 attempts. I feel like even when I get the world record for Eternal Night, it's not gonna be like it's not even gonna be close to beating full ClickazorX. Okay, I'm like 90% sure TRS has no idea what he's talking about when it comes to this level, cause like I swear he's just like he's still somehow in the world where ClickazorX is like the old version that he used to play, and even that was like even that took him a long time. And this is like at least 5 times harder, if not more. I feel like when I mark my words, when I verify this, he's like gonna struggle quite a bit to complete it. Because I feel like he thinks it's gonna be pretty quick, but I don't think so. I think it's gonna take him at least a week. Probably even more. I mean, if not, I just don't understand what's wrong with me then, because I'm pretty sure I would beat a lot of levels that he would deem way harder than this, way quicker than this. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the fact that I'm verifying it makes it seem harder, because verifying it still is like it's in that realm where you're not quite sure if it's really possible, because like obviously I assume it's possible because I have it in 2 runs and stuff, but like having these extremely difficult clicks just in the middle of it just adds some little doubt to add some doubt to where it's actually possible, because like if you think about it, it's really hard to do 3 frame perfects right after one another. So yeah, like I got this level in 2 runs like 9 months ago pretty much. So I've had it in 2 runs for 9 months, and I still am only at 74%. How does TRS come at the right perfect moments? I'm waiting in, bro. I'm waiting for the return of the Simp guy. You missed it. It was earlier this stream. It's all a mix of mindset, mind. Yeah, exactly. It's. I mean, I like to tell myself that it's mindset, but I feel like I've had like 10 different mindsets throughout this whole journey, and none of them have been successful. But I think I've kind of figured it out. I just need to be not nervous, so I need to not take it that seriously, and basically just assume that I'm gonna get back to where I was. Also, I'm pretty sure the simp guy is like some axe player that's on an alt account. I'm like pretty sure about that. I don't think it's an actual real person. I wouldn't say the solo has difficulty, but it's insanely difficult to beat if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Because I can do each part of it pretty easily, but doing all of it together, no. As I said, I think I would have already beaten Tartarus in this playtime, in attempts. I mean, I've played Tartarus. There was nothing like insane about it. It was just consistent difficulty. And I feel like that would be way easier than just having a single choke point that just takes up all these attempts. And what's funny is I know Tartarus is supposed to have choke points, but like I played this level so much that for me it's like Tartarus is a perfectly balanced level. There's like no choke points when I played it. It's like all the same difficulty. Just because I'm so used to like a choke point being a like easy demon followed up by 3 frame perfects. Yeah, I straight up don't think Aeon Air would like be able to even beat this like very quickly, even though he's beaten like very hard levels. Because this just requires a very specific mindset and stuff. I mean, he would eventually be able to beat it probably because he's playing Silent Club Step, which is similar. I don't know about the 2-player though. Okay, time to actually play because I feel like I've just been reading the chat. I don't know, it's just like, I keep thinking this level is really difficult because whenever I play Eternal Night, it like, I feel like even like pretty long runs on Eternal Night would like be way easier for me than beating ClickazorX. So like, I don't know what that says about the level. 66 to 100 20 times in a row. I mean, 18, 16 to 42, 42 to 90. Yeah, 59 to 74 is a while. Like, what even is that, man? But yeah, like, these runs are like, you're like light years away from beating the level. I used to think having a level in 2 runs meant you were close, but that is just like, it couldn't be far from the case when it comes to this level. Like, having it even in 2 runs that are like overlapping by 40% is still like so far away. Because I have 45 to 100, I have 74, and I've had this for months, and I'm still like not even close to beating it. I also got like a 30 something, a 30 to 92, which is also like a really good one of my best ones. Yeah, that could have been another 65 to 100. Recalling every input of this level is click of Zor. No, that's just the 3 clicks of... Wait, actually? No, that's the 3 clicks of X. But of Zor, it's the ship gap of Zor. The 2p wave I have named the X wave. That's honestly a cool name, but I'm just so used to calling it the dual wave. I'm about to fall asleep. I just didn't click because I didn't think I would pass it. I did it again, what? How am I passing it when I least expect it? That sounds so stupid to say, but straight up, I'm just passing it when I least expect it, so I don't click for the third one. And like when I do click, then I don't pass it, so I don't know what to do. That was 2 in a row. That was pretty good. Bruh, that's pretty funny. Bro, TRS has like the worst setup of all time, and he's the best player. That just goes to show how skill overpowers device. I don't know. Like for example, I got like a specific keyboard just for this, and I still suck. So that just goes to show. I hate when I die there. Let's switch setups for a week. The side device was good. I think that was in my prime when I used it. But the thing is, it really, for some reason, just hurt my hand way more than the keyboard that I have right now. And it was also extremely loud, so I was also kind of afraid that I was making like a huge amount of noise at night. And I think my biggest problem with it was that it just kept sliding across the desk sometimes. That was the worst. Yeah, this one was amazing. Now that I think about it, that getting past the 3 ClickazorX 2 days in a row, that was pretty good. Because I got past it 2 days ago and yesterday. I didn't give myself enough credit for that because I was like, oh, well, I suck because I died at the ship cap of Zor. But now that I think about it, that's pretty good. Getting past 2 days in a row, that's insane. $109K is pretty valid. But the thing is, the attempts, like, I feel like they don't even portray how long I've been playing this. Because, like, the attempts, like, they start going really slow because every attempt I'm getting really far into the level. So, like, the attempts, they don't even rise that quickly. So if you think about it, like, in a regular level, it would be more like 200,000 at this point. That's why the playtime is better. 358 hours. I swear to God, I have more hours in this than I do at university. And that's not even a joke, I'm pretty sure I do. Like, maybe like by 3 times or more. Yeah, it's an open verification. It was found on the recent tab. None of us created it, we just found it on the recent tab. And that's why I'm verifying it for the recent tab list. I'm not gonna. I'm so glad it took me over 100K though, because that's so much more. Imagine in the verification video when I sync the attempt count to the song, and it shows 6 digits. We know it's not verified because the quote unquote verifier took 6,000 attempts, which is quite literally impossible. And also the original version was impossible, so we had to fix it a little bit. Like, the original version had an impossible jump, so we actually had to change it to frame perfect instead. So that's how we know it wasn't verified. Oh, only 2K, 2.9K, yeah, of course. Also, yeah, if there's no video of it, then it's not verified, really, because there's no proof of it being verified. 15 days doesn't even sound that much when I think about it. Like, there's no way I've only, like, sat down for 15 days straight and played the solo. I feel like I've done way more, but I guess it makes sense because I do other things too. Yeah, this puts my 555 stats to shame. I thought that was a lot, 18,000 attempts, but... That just goes to show how big of a jump this is. Because my jump from Damon X to 555 is like nothing compared to 555 to ClickazorX. Okay, I need to practice that. Yeah, this will be top 1 on the recent tab list. I'm so tired. No, my jump is 555 to ClickazorX, not Cataclysm. 555 is like Black Blizzard. Daemon X is like Cataclysm. Although I found it much harder than Cataclysm. In fact, I actually found Daemon X to be around Bloodbath difficulty. But that was just from my experience. Can I showcase what? I'm 19 years old, by the way. You should play the Zor. Yeah, I should. Also, my name is spelled with a K. Yeah. Showcase. If you mean showcase of 555, I have a verification video on my channel. Yeah, there's one of ClickazorX as well. It's not up to date because the 3 clicks of X are nerfed or like easier than they are in my version. Yeah, there's a showcase on YouTube. It's just one of the parts is slightly easier than, well, not slightly, it's like much easier than what I'm playing on. But it should still give you an idea of what the level looks like. Also, I don't know if you've noticed this, Mifin, but hold on. Like, I always do a straight find here, even though there's no need for a straight find. It's like how Doggy does like those clicks in the 2-player part where it's not necessary. For some reason, I always just do this straight fight here, and I have no idea why. I think it's just because it makes the level look harder than it is, because people are like, wow, there's an invisible straight fight there. I wonder how old is even Doggy? Wait. Actually, I don't want to search anything up because I don't know what I've searched up. Let me actually look it up on my phone. Okay, he is older than me. Because he was born in 2006. Yeah, he is, I think he's 20 now. Because his birthday is in April. Yeah, he's 20 now. Sometimes I'll just be passing the 3 clicks of X when I don't deserve it. Like, I clicked so early on the 3rd click there. Can I get a nice 70 to 100? 67 to 100, I mean. Oh, I can't actually. I thought I was gonna die there. Because that was a weird green orb thing. A nice 67 to 100. Yeah, Zoink is 18. I might have just lost my consistency. Because I'm not really getting to 65 anymore. It's because I'm dying to this ship. Like, you know I've lost my consistency when I start dying to 6%, like 5% in the ship. Because when I'm consistent, I just do these every single attempt. Like, what is that? I'm like extremely surprised Eric Van Wonderman hasn't made a video on the recent dev list so far. Bro, being young is like when you're young it's way easier to become the best player. Like Zoink, when he started being like when he got #1, he was like 14 or something. What? Because I don't know if you realize, but when you're younger, your brain learns levels way faster and easier. So it's actually way easier to improve if you're younger. Like yeah, W Popov was like 14 to 15 when he got like the second best player. I actually really wish I started playing earlier, because then I could be like, I could have become the best player, I'm pretty sure, if I started earlier. Because I think I have a lot of potential. But since I started pretty late, that's not gonna happen. I can still verify ClickazorX though. There's a fly on my monitor. What even happened there? I like bounced off the slope or something. Wow, anything but getting to 65%. Yeah, this is a 2-player level. I'm so bad at that. Why am I so bad at that? Okay, I just really hope I don't die there from 0. Because that was pretty dumb. Could have been another 45 to 100. I'm really happy I'm able to do the wave though. I don't care that I died there because obviously that's just something that happens. But I'm just really glad that I can do the wave from 45. That's a really good sign because that means my method of slamming the keyboard really does work from. So I'm really glad about that. It gives me hope that I can actually finally pass the wave when I get to it. I'm back in my prime, but what's really funny is that I'm extremely tired. Maybe I should just play when I'm tired from now on. Because I'm just not, like, I'm not even, by the way, I was not nervous in the slightest when I got there. I wasn't even thinking about, I don't even know what I was thinking about. But I play way better like this. But on the downside is like sometimes when I play when I'm tired, I just die to like the stupidest stuff, like that ship there, for example. I really gotta stop dying there. If someone beats this, for it to be legit, what type of things do you must have on during recording the game? I mean, just clicks, honestly. I think that's enough. Like, maybe a 5-minute recording of, like, your gameplay before you beat it, and then also having clicks. Like, for the Demonless, you would need a camera, but since it's just a recent tablet, I don't think that's necessary. I mean, Mifin has watched me play this level in VC for like months, so I'm pretty sure he knows I can do the two-player parts by myself. Unless this whole time I've had someone next to me. Yeah, I'm dying to 5% now. That's the sign of me losing consistency. I mean, I think having this cheat indicator here should be good. Yeah, that's why every time when I play this, I don't think you can see this. Wait, I forgot how to turn this on. Wait, I'm stupid. I forgot how to turn on my clipping thing. What was the keybind? Wait, am I stupid? What was the keybind? Is it just not working? Oh, I am stupid. I forgot my own keybind. I don't know if you can see this, but every time I play the Zora, I have this in 5 minutes. Because I want to be able to clip the last 5 minutes. Because, well, it's mainly because after I beat it, I'm gonna upload the version, like I'm gonna upload this thing to, actually, is it already uploaded? Well, I'm just gonna upload this to my account because that way you can check the hitboxes, see that all the hitboxes are properly, so that I'm not playing on like a nerf version or something. That's why I have 5 minutes, so I can do all that and then still be able to clip it. No, I just have a copy because I placed some start positions there, here and there because, oops, because look, so I can switch between start positions like this. Like this. I think I'm gonna stop streaming when Doggy starts streaming because I'm probably gonna watch that until I fall asleep. Bro, this is definitely getting verified this summer. I can feel it. I'm gonna verify the Zor. Like, there's just no way. It just has to happen by, just statistically. Yeah, exactly. We always take copies because they can delete the levels, and then we can lose them. Yeah, I think I'll leave my version on the servers just for like, so people can use the start positions. I mean, by people I mean potentially TRS, because who else is actually gonna beat this? If we're being serious. I don't think even Scorch would go for this. I just feel like TRS is the only one who could actually beat it. Like, in the entire world. Like, who would actually dedicate their time. Because I can't think of anyone else. Dude, this fight still hasn't gone away. You have no idea how much I look forward to seeing TRS play this level on stream after I verify it. Yeah, Ocean of Stars would be like Cognition or something. Also, ClickazorX is definitely. I mean, I don't want to say definitely, but take this with a huge grain of sand that is Thinking Space difficulty, because in my opinion, it's way harder than that. Even though I haven't played Thinking Space, I just know it is. You just have to trust me. I mean, I think I'm gonna prove myself when I start doing runs on Eternal Night. And then people will see how difficult ClickazorX actually is. Because I don't really want to play like... I mean, honestly, Thinking Space is like the one level that has a lot of aura that I could see myself playing. But... yeah. I swear to God, Zodiac isn't that difficult. Even though I've barely played it, but... mean, maybe I'll play Tartarus after. We'll see. Because the thing is, like, it's not even about difficult. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just about, does it have a 240, basically? And if it doesn't, then it's free, basically. That's just how I start judging levels now, because I've noticed I can get extremely consistent on 120s. Like, this first jump is a 120, and when I'm consistent, I can pass this 5% quick every single attempt. And that's a 120. And it's like one of the hardest 120s because it's a robot quick. So like 120s are just, they can get extremely consistent. And I'm not showing that right now because I suck, but usually I can pass it very, So like, as long as it doesn't have a 240, then I should be, eventually I'm just gonna beat it just because I'm gonna get consistent. But if it has a 240, like 3 clicks of X, then it's really difficult. That's why Silent Quest Step is like the one level I can accept that's harder, because that also has 240s. Okay, a few more attempts, then I'm gonna maybe play some other stuff, and then I'm gonna stop the stream. This was a very nice stream. Alright, that's fine. I think that's enough for now. Ended off on 367. Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like it does Demon. But that's the thing, it's impossible to tell just by looking at it. Just because it's so unbalanced. But honestly, I could see how looking at the dual wave could look very hard. Okay, Doggy is streaming. I'm gonna watch that in a little bit. I'm just gonna play some stuff. I don't want to play Eternal Night because I'm gonna embarrass myself because I'm like so tired and there's no way I can do these double clicks. But I mean, I should do low detail mode because it's gonna lag if I stream. It's one of the hardest waves in the level. Yeah, 45 to 80 is probably my best run of this. Yeah, Straight of God is all the way down to 20. There's been a lot of hard levels verified. I don't know how to play past that point, but I'm just trying to get to that point. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Mefin, I'm not gonna lie, you should be like the last person to be rating ship challenges. I'm sorry to say this, but like, you're giving off that spam player vibes rating spam challenges and placing them at like 4 stars. It's just not gonna work out. Yeah, like, any normal player would find Straight of God like actually insanely difficult. I don't think you understand that. Because it's just not like anything anyone's used to. And like, you suck at Geometry Dash, but you're like the best straight fight player of all history, so you should be like the last person to be rating straight fight challenges. Project Frame should be top 3. That's the truest thing I've ever heard. Project Flame is the hardest level ever verified. Oh, actually no, it wouldn't be above Transcendence, but it would be above Chaotic. Actually no, it wouldn't be. I'm just saying that for the memes. If we're being really serious, probably not above Chaotic, but it's 1,000,000,000% above Jobidome. Man, I really sick of those 3 clicks. It's always 3 clicks. My finger slipped, and it really hurt. Transcendence, I refuse to believe it's easier than Lightspeed. Man, that green orb is so hard from that start position. And then that UFO as well. I just need to get consistent on it though. The golden is the most aura top one. Okay, let's see. What are the golden has to be up there. Thinking Space 2 is also up there in my opinion. Slaughterhouse, of course. That one's just a classic. I get it. Actually, there haven't been that many aura top ones. For me, it's just the golden slaughterhouse, Thinking Space 2. Abyss of Darkness is also... Yeah, I like Abyss of Darkness too. I mean, macaron's fine, but I wouldn't say it's that warm. I don't know, there's just something about it. I think it's just because, like, I don't even know what it is. It just doesn't look that hard on a video. And I think that takes away points from it. Society is also good, yeah. I think Eternal Night would be the best top one by far. It also has the most aura name. Avernus was top one, yeah. Oh my god, my finger is destroyed, yeah. I shouldn't be playing this one when my finger is destroyed. It's getting destroyed even more. What the fuck did I just even do? Okay, let's do some like wave challenge or something easy and quick, and then I'm gonna stop streaming. No, I don't think it's ruined by Eternal Silence. Because Eternal Silence came after it. Or at least it's not ruined for me because Eternal Silence, I've known Eternal Night since like 2020, since it was released. Okay, I think that's it for now. That was some very nice progress on the ClickazorX.